Good evening. Good evening. We are live. Waiting for a couple of people to come on for our review and our anticipation of the fourth annual Esophageal Cancer Awareness Brooklyn NYC event. It is 7:31, so we have a couple of people to come on. In the meanwhile, I will introduce myself. If anybody's watching and has not been introduced to me as of yet, my name is Darryl Mormilli. I'm the Brooklyn chapter representative and event coordinator for the Salgi Esophageal Cancer Research Foundation, and we have been hosting this event in Marine Park, Brooklyn, New York. 3 years. The second year we were virtual. We would have held it in real life if COVID hadn't happened. One person has joined us. You want to say hello? You want to say what your name is? If you are just tuning in as a guest, or you're tuning in as a friend of mine, as a supporter, as a participant, just let me know. So I'm here to discuss the amenities and the excitement building up to the fourth annual Esophageal Cancer Awareness event. It will be on Saturday, September 17th at Marine Park in Brooklyn. I'm going to get there very early in the morning, but if anybody would like to volunteer to help us set up, help register the runners and the walkers, we start at 8 o'clock in the morning. So from 8 o'clock to about 8:30, that's the power time. So I'll definitely give everybody a schedule of what it's going to look like closer to the time. So we're going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning, registration, families will get acquainted with each other, and it's going to be a really exciting morning before the run and walk even begins. I'd like to give a shout out and a thank you to the following donors, contributors, and sponsors. Reeves, I don't know if Reeves is watching. Reeves, who's a close friend of mine, professionally and personally, she will be donating two $50 Amazon gift cards to the top runners, top 5K finishers. So the top female and male finishers will each get a $50 Amazon gift card. So if you do run that 5K and you finish before anybody else, don't disappear. You're going to get a great prize. So thank you, Reeves. She's donated the Amazon gift cards. Reeves' husband, Joe, has donated, get this, 100 plus coffee filters. They're reusable coffee filters. So the first 100 registrants automatically get the coffee filters. My recommendation, after you finish the run walk, grab one of those filters. They are great. I haven't got one yet. I will get one the day of. They're reusable. They're compact. And Joe was kind enough to donate over 100 of them to us. So spread the word, because we'll get at least 150 out there to our participants. So thank you to Reeves and Joe for your donation. Really grateful to have that. A great friend of mine and a woman that I connected with through this event, Lauren Ashley, she got her team at the Inn at Fox Hollow. They are donating a gift basket, which includes a complimentary stay at the inn, which you'll get more information on that. You can actually check out my Facebook page to see all the details on the Inn at Fox Hollow, and that raffle is going to be $5 per raffle. So if you win that raffle, it's a huge raffle. It's a gorgeous gift basket. It has little treats in it. It has a bathrobe, an alcoholic beverage, and as I mentioned, it has the complimentary stay for the winner. And just so you know, everybody who comes to the event, who registers for the run, who volunteers, who speaks, anybody who participates in all of our amenities gets a free esophageal cancer bracelet. This is something that I'm donating. I'm also donating 3 bottles of wine to be raffled off. Those raffles are only $1. So 3 bottles, $1. All the money that we raise from this raffle, these are the raffle tickets. The raffle tickets are ready to go. Anybody who donates, all of the proceeds will go directly to the Salgi Foundation and to my father's charity for this year. You know, we've raised a lot of money in the past couple of years, past few years, and it's great to see people coming out for a good cause. And I'd also like to thank Senator Andrew Bernardez, who represents the senatorial district that encompasses South Brooklyn. They've actually sponsored the event again. Him and his team have sponsored the event every year. So thank you to the senator for being part of this event. Hopefully he can run the event. He is an avid runner. So I'd love to have him as part of the event again to speak to us and just to celebrate the families coming together. There's a lot of families coming together. And another part of the event will be the family speaking session. Anyone who has lost a loved one to esophageal cancer, you're invited to speak your story and tell your story and speak about your feelings and share your story with others, because I think that's one of the most important aspects of this event, is to connect with others who have lost a loved one to esophageal cancer. And just as a backstory, I lost my father to esophageal cancer in 2010. He battled it for 2 years, and I did not know it was a cancer. I didn't know there were options for him, and it was a battle that a lot of the connections that I've made, you know, we didn't really know what to do and who to turn to. So I'm really hoping that this event connects everyone to someone who can help them, give them some closure, give them some feeling of peace. And we'll also have our Keep Hope Alive wall. So all the pictures you have, all the sentiments you'd like to share with others, we'll have the poster board up so you can include pictures of your loved ones and whatever else you'd like to share with the families. I do keep those posters, and I will be passing them on to the Salgi Foundation as the years progress. So it's great to see that as well, and it's emotional, you know, and it's good to cry, it's good to tell your story, it's good to share your experiences, it's great to share your strengths and your weaknesses. And I think fighting this cancer, which many people still don't have closure about, I think it gives them a sense that, you know, they feel better. And the event is to connect everybody and to connect them to resources, to connect them to people who experience the same events, the same course of events, tragic or what have you. So if you have any questions about the event, you can inbox me, you can message me, you can register right now. I will post the link to the registration below the video when I close out the video. Right now it's only $20 per ticket. You could also just come to volunteer. You don't have to walk, you don't have to run. You could just come to volunteer, you could just come to hear the stories, you could just come to obtain information. But if you do want to do the 5K run or walk, it's only $20 to register right now until August 20th. So you have some time. You have a couple of days to register. You could also come the day of. You can come the day of the event. We'll all be there. It's going to be at Marine Park. I believe it's at Avenue S and 33rd Street. So it's pretty easy to access, and it's a beautiful space that we have, and there is parking on site, so you don't have to worry about that. And I'm really excited because this year I am planning on sharing my own story, sharing my father's story, which I have not done as of yet. So I will be sharing my father's story. I will try to keep that also a little bit brief, but also emotional, because I have not actually shared the story of how I came to develop this run. But in the shorter story of it all, when I became a runner in 2015, I ran for various different causes. I ran for prostate cancer, ovarian cancer, just so many different causes, and I always wondered why wasn't there anything locally to recognize esophageal cancer. And there were some other runs for esophageal cancer in other states, and big organizations hosted it. But I reached out to the Salgi team. They were so wonderful. They were so accommodating and very compassionate. So in 2019, we held our first event, and it was great. And it's gained a lot of traction. It's gained a lot of support, and I love their mission. Their mission is definitely early detection, investing in finding the tool to detect esophageal cancer sooner, and also connecting families. That's our mission to boast, self-advocacy. Self-advocacy is one of our biggest, I would say, one of our biggest missions. So that's something where we're still working on, because so many people get heartburn and acid reflux and indigestion, and they have it for years at a time, and they don't get the help they need. They don't get the help that they deserve, because they don't advocate themselves correctly. So join us on Saturday, September 17th, here in Brooklyn, New York. It's going to be not only an exciting day, a positive day, it's going to be an emotional day, but it's going to be a rewarding day for the families, and it's going to be great energy. I look forward to it. So I will see you there. I will probably do another Facebook Live the day before, just to give another kudos to our supporters. But thank you so much, and we'll see you on the 17th when we stomp out EC.